Plutôt que de changer, et les angles photos sont pas les mêmes.
Apparemment ça c'est pour les frites, patata frites ça. Et les variétés qui passent,
There are more than 500 tractors here this morning, more than 600, 700, 800 farmers. You can applaud yourselves. We have, and we said this to a few people, we feel like we're repeating the same thing over and over again because nothing is happening and no decisions are being made in this country. The farmers' revolt is starting. It's starting again today, and we'll be here until we get answers.
We can't allow wheat from Ukraine to be imported at 20 EUR to 30 EUR, 23 to 34 USD per ton, which is cheaper than what we produce. It's not possible. Today, it's completely killing our market. We're selling wheat today at 170 ER, 198 USD, not even 175 ER, 203 USD per ton, when it costs us 210 ER, 244 USD to produce. We're showing that we've had enough. It's a bit like a last-minute cry for help. In fact, we've been waiting 2 years for concrete action, for decrees to be published to move things forward, on simplifications, on everything we've been asking for since the protests in January 2024. We've been promised so many things, and today nothing has been done. And in fact, at some point, things have to move forward. We can't wait any longer. And now we're under a bit of pressure, with a potential motion of censure in the National Assembly. And behind that, there's a new government, a dissolution, and we're back to square one. In fact, we'd be back to square one for another 6 months, so we need things to move forward. We have also been supporting them for years, in Brussels, in Strasbourg, in the fight we are waging to try to save our agriculture, because today, French agriculture is going through an existential crisis. Of course, today, the news is about Mercosur. We will do everything we can to ensure that this agreement does not apply by referring the matter to the Court of Justice of the European Union. But we also have so many other battles to fight. Because if French agriculture is in trouble today, it is not because of what is happening in Argentina or Brazil. Mercosur is not yet in force. If French agriculture is in trouble, it is because of what has been happening for years in Paris and Brussels. And we must fight this ideology of agricultural decline, this ideology that comes from the left, that comes from political ecology, which has sought to destroy our agriculture on the grounds that producing is a guilty word. We support those who produce, those who are the strength of our country, those who feed us every day, and we stand by them. I have long believed that the agricultural issue is not just a matter for farmers. It is first and foremost a matter for farmers, their ability to make a living from their work, which is not the case today, and to be respected. But it's an issue that concerns society as a whole, because these men and women who work hard don't earn a good living, if they earn a living at all. They have a contract with society, safe, traceable, high-quality food, and the maintenance of the land. That's why we must show solidarity. It is essential that we leave tonight or tomorrow with concrete answers. Are we finally able to put a moratorium on all these standards? Let's stop adding more, let's stop piling them up, and let's give people the ability to build livestock buildings, to build water reservoirs where they are needed, and then let's support the wine sector. So, There are lots and lots of small measures. But I can tell you that in the end, if tomorrow we have the capacity to have these answers tonight, we will go back to work at home to feed the French people.
In 2025, for the first time in decades, the trade balance. We used to be a major power, and now, in order to feed ourselves, we import more than we export. This means we are losing our food sovereignty, our independence, our freedom, and the quality of our products. Because we have an agricultural sector that produces some of the highest quality products in the world. And that's what's so terrible. Personally, I'm starting to get really fed up with the government. It promises all sorts of things, but there's zero action. There's nothing at all. Nothing is being done. The last demonstrations we held, nothing was signed. They need to stop the bullshit.